Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for being here for another episode of Women Like Me Stories and Business. Oh, I have this very interesting lady from Los Angeles here with us today. Her name is Tara Harris. Now, she is a visionary. She's a CEO and she is the founder of FemiFlex. Now, I personally hadn't heard of it before. And after I did my research, I'm like, why didn't I know about this? So what is FemiFlex? It's the brand behind the world's first pantyless panty liner. So this was all born from her personal experience, which she'll tell us a little bit about. And I just wanted to mention that Tara has a background in human resources and she has a strong passion for empowering women, which love that for our podcast here. And this year in 2025, she was the keynote speaker at the University of Georgia Innovation Boot Camp for female entrepreneurs. Now, she's going to talk about her product, but we want to get a few tidbits on business from her as well. Thank you so much for being here. And would you like to tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Absolutely. First of all, I want to thank your audience and thank you for having me and giving me this opportunity to share my journey and my story of FemiFlex and just give you a little bit brief overview of my career, how I got started, where I am, and where I am going. So thank you. FemiFlex was really born out of my own personal story. I had a medical procedure done that no longer allowed me to wear thongs comfortably. So I
Okay.
am a bold body conscious woman. So I don't like that unflattering panty line, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think it dates you and I think it's a fashion no-no, but that's just my personal opinion. So as I was healing, I'm like, how in the heck am I going to wear my beautiful aloe Lululemon leggings, my Theory silk pull-up pants, you know, without any underwear. And I'm like, well,
Right.
I'm not the type of person that can go commando. I am a woman that needs that moisture absorbent. I need the cotton to absorb the moisture. This is why we wear underwear. And this is why the panty liner industry, based on my research 3 years ago, is a $36 billion per year industry. I'm talking panty liners. I'm not talking sanitary napkins or tampons. I'm talking panty liners. And why
Did
I
you say
think that
36 billion?
it is. It
Wow.
is. Yeah. My
Wow.
mom put me on panty liners like when I was a kid. And we all know what that is. Women have secretion, we have discharge, and we like to keep our underwear clean. And wearing panty liners allows you to be able to do that. You can take them off, roll them up, and throw them in the trash, and then your panties won't be, as soiled as much. In college, I was always telling my mom, like, oh, mom, my panties didn't come clean. Well, that's because you had too many clothes in the washing machine, and then you probably need to wear, that extra layer of protection, right? For your most valuable lady part. And I think that's how I created it because I created it for myself and then I wanted to share it with women globally. And therefore, I am the creator founder of the world's first pantyless panty liner that sticks to you where no panties or underwear are required for use.
Congratulations to you, the first. Oh, you really are an innovator. You're a disruptor in the
It
panty
is
line. Yeah, you are.
in
Wow.
feminine hygiene. So FemiFlex pairs well with feminine hygiene, beauty and personal care, and wealth and wellness. I'm sorry, health and wellness sectors, right? Because FemiFlex is also considered an alternative to panties or underwear or an all-out replacement. And you can even call it a disposable panty or underwear. So I am actually in talks with the government trying to get government contracting, and submit my innovation product to the government for active military women. So they could use the product and bury it like poop in the ground and have it to disintegrate like everything else. So it is something that we are working on to make it biodegradable for active military women.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. I
Thank
hope you
you.
get there. I'm wishing you
I
all
hope
the
so
best
too.
of
Yeah.
luck for that.
A
Wow.
lot of grind work, but yeah, but that's entrepreneurship and, doing what I did, taking an idea, concept, and getting it to market with having no guidance, no entrepreneur, no working capital, no investors, nothing. Getting the raw materials, finding the raw materials, and doing all of that on my own.
Wow. Okay,
It's a
so I
journey.
so I have a question about them.
Yes.
Um, so do you not do they not stick to hair down there?
So I'm glad you asked that
I
question.
just,
I get asked a lot. So silicone, so FemiFlex uses a very delicate medical grade silicone so that it can stick to the body and it can be removed multiple times a day for a woman to use the bathroom, dry yourself and put it back on. So silicone sticks better to skin rather than hair. So we do ask for women to be shaved or waxed in that area.
got it, got it.
Mhm,
So I can understand about the panty lines because I've gone through that. You know,
mhm,
you're getting dressed, even a skirt, or a pair,
mhm,
you want to wear pants, even jeans.
mhm,
You can see that your panty line. And
mhm.
it's not only is it well, just, why are we looking at your panty line?
I think it's unflattering and I don't know, especially the thinner the material, the linen. People generally like a sleek, smooth look in their
Yeah,
clothing, whether it's form-fitting dress, a cat suit, a tight-fitting summer dress. Mm-mm. A
yeah.
panty line is just not it.
Yes, I agree. I agree. And now there's a fantastic option because
There is.
I tried them once and I'm like, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what? I was a thong wearer because I didn't have a choice.
right.
I didn't have a choice. Either you wear a thong or you just go commando, and nobody wants to walk around feeling wet and sticky all day.
Yes, no,
Nobody wants that.
no.
I have to tell the ladies, people sometimes are very conservative with, talking about their, you know, um, most valuable lady part. I call it your flower.
Yes.
And I get them to open up about it. And a lot of women would like to go commando, but they just can't. I mean,
Yeah.
they were very moist. So we need moisture absorbent. We need something to help us stay dry throughout the day. And nobody likes
Yes.
to feel like that unless they're engaged in sexual activity. So, you know,
Yes. No, for
and
sure.
yeah.
Absolutely. So what kind of feedback have you gotten from your users so far?
Oh my God, Julie. It's so amazing. I'm so excited to be on this revolutionary journey to make history because that's what I'm doing. I created the world's first pantyless panty liner. So the feedback that I've gotten is like the women are saying, "Oh my God, how did you think of this?" It's a deer in headlight moment because they're like, "Huh?" It's almost like 15 years ago, you thought no one would use their cars for Uber. We thought the yellow stinky taxis was it, right?
Yes,
If you didn't
yes,
have a car or have a friend to drive you places, your only option was the yellow stinky taxi cab.
yes,
But look at where we are now. We have changed that narrative into ride sharing and what it takes to get a ride somewhere. And that's exactly what I'm doing with feminine hygiene, beauty, and personal care, and health and wellness. Almost kind of what Sarah Blakely did when she was the pioneer behind the very first shapewear.
yes.
I am the very first pantyless liner that is an alternative to traditional panties or underwear. So, first of all, let's let that sink in. So, I'm giving women an option. I'm just giving women an option for women who want to forego traditional panties of underwear, but without sacrificing that basic comfort and protection that we all need, which is
Yes.
the moisture absorbent.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. And you're right about Sarah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I want to meet her one day. She's is so inspirational. I follow her on LinkedIn and Instagram. So Sarah, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I think you're wonderful. Keep encouraging entrepreneurs to never
Yes.
give up on your dreams because it's only delusional until it works. It's only delusional and crazy until it becomes successful. And then it's like,
Yes.
wow, but people don't hear or see the trials and the tribulations that you went through to get to that success.
And I think that you're so spot on because we see people, but we don't really see the background of where they
Mhm.
were, what they went through, and how they got to where they are today. We see that woman, and
Yes,
then we think, oh, oh,
she's
she's
made it.
way up here. But really, we're all equal. It's just she started climbing. That's and working hard and got her positive thinking cap on. So she was definitely moving in that direction for sure.
That is
And
correct.
so and so I think it's so important for anyone that's watching to understand that we all we all have the ability to to get there, but we have to have that drive.
If you don't have the drive, you're not going to make it. It can't be a hobby. It can't be a side job.
Yeah.
There is no plan B.
Exactly.
There's
Exactly.
no
It's just that drive inside that you just have to make it. Can you tell us a little bit about the talk that you did at the University of Georgia? So can you tell us a little bit about that and maybe share some of the tips that those was it all women or was there men there as well?
all women.
All
It was
women.
obviously University of Georgia does this every year for their Innovation Women Boot Camp where they inspire women, and I think it's about an 8 week program if I'm not mistaken. So I won a
Wow.
grant from UGA to help me with my SBIR, which is innovation small business innovation research from the government for phase 1 to help get me some consulting help to write a proposal to submit for phase 1 to make my product biodegradable and introduce it to the federal government. So
Yes.
having won that grant, I was introduced to Allison. I think Allison Hester. She is the program director. She interviewed me and she asked me would I be interested in speaking and being a keynote speaker for the Women's Innovation Bootcamp 2025, and it was amazing. Met some amazing people. I am very grateful for that opportunity. It was my first speaking engagement to inspire, encourage, lead, and motivate entrepreneurs that's coming behind me.
Wonderful. What kind of little tips were you giving them?
To stay focused,
Yeah.
just stay laser focused on their journey, their vision, because that's the only way you're going to make it. And you have to put your all into it because nobody else is going to give you any money to do it if you haven't put your own money into it. And that's kind of where I am right now, where it's not easy seeking venture capitalists and investors to invest in your brand or in your product or in your idea. I've been turned down. They love the product, they love the idea, but they always tell me, we want to see you grow. We want to see you keep grinding. We want to see you get those sales up. We want to see you at $500,000 a year in sales before we jump in. Well, that doesn't happen for
No.
a lot of small businesses. So
Yes.
you just have to stay the course
Yeah.
and doing something every day is making progress. And that's kind of where I am. So I keep pushing, I keep pushing by putting one foot in front of the other every day and doing a little bit of something for the business.
Yeah, I love that you said stay laser focused and avoid those distractions. Obviously, you're excited about what you do. I'm excited about what I do, but we have our down days. We have our days where it's like, oh man, oh, I don't know. But
It's
then,
rough.
yes, it is. But then you pick yourself up, you pull up your big girl panties, and you just carry
Yes,
on, and that's all that you
yes,
can really do.
yes. Yep.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
you have to do. You have to stay laser focused and you have to remain confident and stay vigilant with your
Yes.
idea and surround yourself with people that's going to support you, not people that are going to be negative and bring you down and ask you, well, how long are you going to keep doing this? No,
Yes.
no,
Yeah. Yeah.
no.
Yeah. It's
So,
I was in sales and marketing for 34 years and I retired actually last year. So I'm very excited about that so that I get to do women like me full time.
oh,
And
wonderful.
yeah, thank you. But it was tough. it was a tough industry, and so many times I wanted to quit, and had I would have missed out on an amazing career, making great money and just having a great time. And so, I think that so often we just the the people, you're just so right. The people that surround you. I remember hearing, luckily I didn't hear this, but some of the ladies I worked with did, and it was, well, you haven't done anything yet. Maybe you should go get a real job. It's like,
Yep, yep, yes, yes.
yeah,
They all
yeah,
say that. They all say that, but you keep grinding
yes,
your business. I appreciate you having me on your podcast. I hope
yeah,
your listeners will try FemiFlex at least once
yes.
and become customers for life. It is a product for work, play, every day, and anything in between, no matter the occasion or attire.
Yes, exactly. And I want everyone to know that I will have all of Tara's information in the details section of the podcast and the YouTube video so that you can certainly click on that link and get right to the product and give it a try, ladies, so that um, yeah, like you say, before Uber, there was only taxis. Right? Exactly. Tara, do you mind if I ask you a few questions before we close? I'd like to get to know my guests a little bit better. I like my audience to know a little bit more, get a little, just some fun questions.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So, my first question is, if you could travel anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go and why would you go there?
It would be somewhere sunny on the beach, laying up somewhere and probably renting a yacht and have a crew so that I could wake up and play with the seals.
Oh, that is beautiful. Good for you. I love that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What about unwinding after a busy, crazy day? How do you like to unwind?
I'm taking a beauty bath. And my girlfriend was like, what the heck is a beauty bath? Because I don't take showers. Anybody who knows me, I don't take showers. I take baths I take baths. The only
Ah,
time I will take a shower if I'm on vacation or staying at a hotel, that's when I take showers. But if I'm at home, I like to sit and soak.
yeah.
It's almost like let Calgon take me away.
Oh,
Remember that commercial?
yes, I do. I
Yep.
do.
Let Calgon take me away. So that
Yeah.
is my way of relaxing, is just sitting in my bubble bath, filling the tub of
Mm,
water and exfoliating my skin, lotioning up and just really
yeah.
pampering myself. That's how I wind down.
I love that. Oh, making me want to go take a bath. Okay. So what about a motivational quote? Do you have a favorite one or one that you say often to yourself that sort of keeps you going?
I have so many of them, but I would say one that really resonates with me on a daily is a no is a no today. It doesn't mean it's a no next week. So you have to
Oh,
keep pushing.
that
Uh,
is that every entrepreneur should have that one
mhm.
in front of their computer.
No
Absolutely.
is only today.
Yeah.
No means no, but it's for today. It doesn't mean that it's going to be no next week, no next week, a
Yeah.
month from now, because
Yeah.
you have to turn that no into a yes, but you have to keep going to get there.
Yes. Perfect. What about a book? I don't know if you read much, but is there a book that inspires you?
Sometimes I will dabble through what like Oprah's favorite book club
Oh,
is. I will do that sometimes. But I'm not maybe a book reader, but I'm definitely magazines and articles
yes.
and quotes and things like that.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, so if you could have dinner with any woman in history, who would it be and why?
It would probably be, I would say Melinda Gates.
Oh, I've had another lady say her.
I would say
Interesting.
Melinda Gates because she is, since she divorced, her husband or whatever, and
Yes.
she is really a true active philanthropist, and she gives back to the community, and she cares about the future. She cares about women empowerment and
Oh,
helping women. So it would probably be Melinda
oh, oh, the tidbits you could learn from her.
from her.
Oh,
I mean,
amazing.
she's a very intelligent and powerful woman on her own. So
Yes.
I just think that in general, having a conversation with her and feeding off of her would
Yeah.
just be a dream for me.
Oh, love it. Absolutely. Okay, my last question. If you could whisper one truth into the ear of every woman who is struggling right now, what would you say?
Stay the course, keep your head up, and keep pushing
Oh,
until you reach that success level. So I have 5 S's, and I kind of came up with this on my own. And this is through my journey with FemiFlex, is that you're going to stress, you will struggle, you make sacrifices, and you will even starve. And starvation, I mean, you starve yourself of the things that you've done that you no longer can do because all your resources are going to your company. But that last S is success. So that
oh,
last S of success makes all the other S's worth it. The stress, the struggle, the sacrifices, and what would the stress, the struggle, the sacrifice, and the starvation.
wow. And I love the spin you put on starvation.
Not just food. It's just
No.
you starve yourself for, for the things that you are focused on to get
Yeah.
to. Like, I mean, I'm still doing it. I haven't had a vacation since I started this journey in 2020.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
even when family members ask me to go on vacation, I'm so headstrong with growing my business. It's like I wouldn't be good company. So I got to stay here and send emails and Zoom calls and pitch this and do that and
Yep.
speak to people. Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, I just wish you all the best of success. I am a cheerleader
Thank
for you. I'm
you.
just so
Thank
excited and
you.
I can't wait to see you just go boom
And it
because I
it will
think it's a
happen.
product that should go
Yes.
boom.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All we got to do is get it out there.
That's right. That's right. So, everybody who's listening, remember, if you would like to try the product, just give it a try. The links will be in the detailed section of the video and of the podcast, so that you're able to go ahead and try them if you'd like to. Well, Tara, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you being on the show today, and I wish you the best of luck and the best of success.
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. Thank you.
You're you're welcome. Okay, take care, everybody. Till next time. Have a great day.